Everybody, it's Rob here. Looks like we got some news that I shared like yesterday, that the leaderboards was coming out on February 13th. And this was apparently already old news because this podcast that we tweeted about was from a couple days ago. But now Rob Ferguson here put out a new tweet saying, "Great seeing the excitement about the Gauntlet and leaderboards. We are still on track for Season 3. Man, if that would have been even further delayed, but decided to take a bit more time to polish a few things up, so it won't be launching on February 13th as mentioned on a recent podcast." So you guys remember, like I just made the video that it's coming out here in basically next week. And now it's delayed. I mean, so Season 3 is probably gonna last another like 2 months. So probably it's gonna release like in the middle of it or something. But I feel like the hype is already dying down more and more the longer they wait. Like, what's the point of like releasing leaderboards like at the end of Season 3 where people are not even playing anymore? Like, I think a lot of people are just gonna play Last Epoch. That's also gonna release here on the, what is it, 21st, I think. We'll see if we check that out now. Like, if this is like delayed, like, I mean, not indefinitely, but it sounds like at least a couple weeks. And yeah, maybe they are fixing some snapshots and some bugs with the pets and things like that. So that's all good. But overall, I think it's still like just an L that the leaderboards didn't come out when the season launches. Because as I said in previous videos, I think it's just the most fair for the leaderboards and everything, for everybody. Everybody is like on the same playing field when the season starts, and then we have the leaderboards right at the start. Because by now, people that grind a lot, like have stacked up like their Uber uniques and like their perfect builds and things like that. We are obviously like trying to prepare as much as possible for the leaderboards, but I think it's just way more exciting, you know, when the season is fresh, everybody starts at 0, and then we can compete on the leaderboards. Yeah, I don't know, like if it's gonna come out in like 3 or 4 or 5 weeks from now. I don't know how many players will be like left playing the season. I mean, there's a positive outlook for sure, because for Season 4 it's gonna be here at launch. But this is definitely a bit of a bummer. So initially it looked like they delayed it on purpose, but now they're more saying that it's basically just gonna take more time. They want to do more balancing and stuff. So probably safe to assume they want to polish up things. That they're gonna look at snapshotting, they're gonna look at the broken pet stuff, and they're probably gonna look at the class balance again. And this might be some bad news for some Barbarian enjoyers out here like us. I mean, the Barb is flying pretty high. We've been actually doing like pretty well on the other classes like Druid and stuff as well. I think Rogue is also in a very good spot, but classes like Necromancer, in particular minion builds, I've been saying this a lot of times, like they definitely need, you know, some love there. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share this update with you. The leaderboard is delayed, and contrary to what he said on the Xbox podcast, and what the video I made yesterday, it's delayed now. It's not gonna launch on February 13th. We can probably guess that the Tuesday cycle is still a thing. So we can like go in increments by Tuesdays. So this more sounds to me, it's not gonna launch on the 20th either. This is when Last Epoch is coming. So probably like somewhere here, end of February, beginning of April. I don't know. I mean, the February is a very short month, right? Like we're just at the start of February, but February is basically over so fast. So I'm hoping end of February. I mean, if they delay it further, I don't know how many people and how much excitement there will be left. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm definitely thinking that this is going to be great for the game to have a new endgame system. And I'm also like thinking about long term when we get into, you know, the new seasons and stuff. That especially like at the beginning of Season 4, they also have the itemization rework coming, which I got to see a preview of. I can't talk about it, but it's looking very good, man. Like the item system is gonna get a lot of very good looking changes. Because right now it can be pretty frustrating. Like even running Duriel, like you're just getting this entire inventory, and it takes like so long to just, you know, sort through all the inventory and look through all the loot. So it doesn't look like they're gonna add loot filters, which also would be pretty cool, but they rather just fix the loot system that we have here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. We can quickly check here what Twitch chat is saying here as I'm live reacting to this news. I mean, I'm obviously like pretty disappointed by by this stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think? How are they still on track for Season 3? Yeah. Man, that feels... I'm... Like, yesterday, when we got the news, I was super happy. But now, since so many people picked up the... So this was apparently posted 10 days ago. But yesterday, they never shared it on any social media forums and stuff. So it was already weird that they didn't do that. And yesterday it looked like Vudijo picked it up, we picked it up, a bunch of other people picked it up as well. Like there was a lot of things on X as well. Like we made a tweet about it on X as well. And I mean, there was just so much excitement like in the community that this thing is gonna happen here. You see, this got 25,000 views. And like, it was not posted on any of the official Diablo channels. So yeah, it's killing a lot of the excitement for sure. Very disappointment after this was the only thing we looked forward to. Yeah, I mean, and now I think it would have been way better if they announced like when it's actually coming, right? Okay, it's not coming February 13th, which is fair. They want to, you know, add more balance and stuff and make the game better and more fair for everybody. Which is, I mean, it's good, but you know, you're competing on your own class leaderboard. Like Barbarian is only competing with other Barbarians. Barbarian is not competing with the Necromancer because the Necromancer has just another leaderboard. So I think this announcement would have been just way better received if they just told us, okay, it's not coming February 13th, but instead it's coming February 27th or something, right? That'd be way cooler, way better. Yeah, okay, on group leaderboards, but yeah, excitement, people vanish in a way, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, it's hard to stay excited all the time, man. I mean, I'm pretty positive about the game in general. I like playing the game, man, no matter what. You know, a bunch of people, D4 bad and all those memes that are like in the community. Okay, the game has problems in the end game, but I think like core base, game is looking good. Just the feeling of it, and also just, you know, like the graphics, like and the dark stuff, and you know, a lot of the cool things that they have going for the game. Like I'm just here on my lumberjack druid here, honest day of work, chopping some wood here, you know, like oh, and then 11 right here, just chopping some wood, losing some weight hopefully. So I mean, I don't know, like the base is just super cool, but it's just lacking endgame, and just them delaying the endgame further and further, it just kills the excitement, man, for so many people. And I agree. I mean, we're just gonna like, a lot of people will just move on and play other games, like Path of Exile is out there, Last Epoch is out there, a lot of other games. I mean, we'll see where it's gonna go. I guess is they realized everybody is so geared that everybody would just have the max time rank 1 immediately. Yeah, I mean, them doing, like, so the preview of the Gauntlet looked like it was about Nightmare Dungeon difficulty 70, which is a complete joke for any, like, normal build, right? Like, most people here, like, at least in the communities here on Twitch, people that are, you know, taking it a bit more serious, like, they're all, like, blasting down hundreds, or at least, like, in the 90s, right? I mean, 70s is like the monster level 120. You can do like 70s with a character that's like level 60, 70, you know? So I'm not sure. Yeah, Last Epoch, I have some concerns with the graphics there. It's not like really 100% my style of graphics in Last Epoch. But it has a lot of cool like gameplay ideas and stuff. Yeah, it's way too low. But I mean, you never know. Like, they can shake up the Gauntlet a lot, right? They can make some crazy stuff. Like, maybe the initial Gauntlet is going to be Nightmare Dungeon tier 70, and then they're going to make a Gauntlet that is Nightmare Dungeon tier 110. Or maybe they're going to make some crazy things where you go into the Gauntlet and suddenly there's a room and there's just like 20 butchers trying to collect your fresh meat and stuff, right? You know, there's like a lot of things they could do with this endgame system, because right now there's not really anything that's challenging. Like, if you have like a half decent build, like you're one-shotting like every boss in the game 10 times over. Like, lots of builds are hitting for billions, if not even trillions, and the hardest boss in the game has like 40 million HP if you're fighting it solo. So like, we are like way too powerful for what's currently there. Or maybe we get to see, you know, we're playing on World Tier 4, maybe at some point, because the open world is pretty amazing and pretty vast in Diablo 4, maybe we get like a World Tier 5 or something, right? Like, we just need some endgame, and just delaying it further and further, I don't know, doesn't feel that great. I could understand, like, they delay it and then they just have a test server, or like a public test server or whatever, where we can test this new feature to have a more fair playing ground. But like, just delaying it without not giving a date here, I don't know, man. Yesterday I was pretty excited. Today I'm like, man, again, delays. Oof. But yeah, we'll see, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care, my friends. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.